Hello Capricorn, welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing a reading on this last day of the year 2021. The joke is we're having 2021 tell you what it is that, was maybe the most impactful, the most important thing that you should remember that has happened. And either something you'd want to never repeat, or maybe something you'd want to, bring into the future with you as, something positive. So anyways, we'll let the cards tell us, right? So Capricorn, I'm going to wish you Happy New Year right away. In case you've already, or you will about you. Can't even say it in case you click off. Happy New Year. Oh gosh. Anyways, let me pull a card for you. Silly me. Oh, stuck in the mud. So you felt paralyzed. It must have been a difficult year, right? You must have felt immobilized, slowed down, weighed down, unable to, get to where you want to go, do things you want to do in the time that you want to do them, in the way that you want to do them. Interesting, Capricorn. So it was a heavy energy kind of. I'm going to start shuffling the tarot cards, but let's keep exploring stuck in the mud here. I'm thinking of mud as in quicksand. I'm thinking of mud as something, it's dirty, sometimes it's, when we perceive it as dirty, it is dirt, right? But it's really annoying. But if we perceive mud as, clay, or it could be more positive as a cleaning agent. Stuck in the mud. So I'm trying to determine the nature of the mud. So for some of you, it could have been your feelings. For some of you, it could have been a work situation. It could have been a relationship, of course. Like a romance or marriage, that kind of committed relationship, I mean. So the things where you would have like an engagement, a commitment, an agreement, a contract, anything that would tie you to, either having to repeat the same things, having to maybe have the same schedule, but a form of rigidity, a form of confinement, a form of restriction. So this is mud, but it feels like a box. I don't know if you understand the energy here. Something that was very circumscribed. Or that if I was to ask you what it is, that you'd be able to describe it to me in you'd be able to tell me the exact borders and limits of what that thing is for you, right? No matter whether they're mental or psychological borders, or emotional, right? Or physical, or spiritual for that matter. And then if I relate it to quicksand, if the mud is quicksand, then it's a perilous situation, right? It was something that you could have felt a great loss of control and feeling like you were sucked into a place where you could not get out of, right? So different situations for different people, different ones of for different of you. I can't even say it. What is it? I can't speak tonight. I hope you understood what I meant. It's different interpretations and different situations for different ones of you. Different Capricorns. I'm gonna pull some tarot now, finally. I've been saying I will, but I didn't. Wow, that's gorgeous energy. I have the Sun, followed by the High Priestess, followed by the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Hierophant. I mean, I've drawn this not so long ago. It was on an eclipse, I think. It was for the eclipse of beginning of December. And I drew the combination of the High Priestess and the Hierophant. But when I drew it, I believe the High Priestess was in reverse. My point is, this combination is extremely, I call it it's like a power couple. As much as the Emperor Empress are considered a power couple, as much as a king and a queen of the same suit is considered a power couple. These two have special qualities of what you call how do you say in English? In French, it's pédagogue. It means when you're able to teach well, right? You're able to translate information, sort of like to vulgarize the information and make it accessible and easy for others to understand. And so, and you're good at understanding when people have like missing information, or the questions they ask you, understand where they're coming from, so you're better able to help them and guide them. This is the energy of these two, right? They both possess this kind of I guess mental agility, mental gymnastics, and great, adaptability, and also compassion. They have a lot of compassion for the person they're dealing with in that sense. They're both eternal students. They are both philosophers in their own rights. They're both scholars in their own rights, whether it's traditional or less traditional. They also have this innate authority, spiritual authority. So it's not so much, like the Emperor Empress, the authority of, governing or being the leader or the person that dictates, or, not that kind of authority. So more the kind of, again, if it's a spiritual authority, it's more in terms of the empathy that they show, the great listening qualities that they possess, the kind words, the wisdom and maturity, also the like I said, the way they're able to, I want to say, because they are experienced, both of them are experienced, both through, like I said, sort of academia, because they've studied a lot, and they've acquired a lot of knowledge, mainly through school and books and that kind of stuff. But they are also very experienced, so they have this, they're wise, so they're of good counsel. That's what I mean to say. So the spiritual authority is because you were drawn to them because of them, the kind of advice they can give you, the type of, comfort that you feel when you're there, in their presence, and you are exchanging with them. So I keep describing as them. I believe that there are two distinct people in your environment. Taurus, Virgo, maybe Leo here with the sun. So you would know whether these are really like people you can pinpoint in your life, in your environment, or maybe you identify yourself with one of the two characters here. Maybe you are more the high priestess versus the high priest, the Hierophant. But either way, you're participating in collaboration. It can have actually more than one layer. So it could be the kind of relationship that is both, more than both. It's a friendship, it's a love relationship, it's a partnership. Maybe you own a business together as well, right? So an association. There's like more than one layer, and like really more than one layer. There's great levels of commitment. It's funny. As if there were levels to commitments, but maybe you could say it that way. What I really like is that if it's a relationship, if you are one of these two and you're dealing with someone that is basically your equal, I feel that you've felt that this union or this particular relationship in your life was blessed. It's really, really special. I think that it's like having, saying the sun is shining down on you, like that song, from Elton John, which is "Don't let the sun go down on you." Is it? I don't know. No, it's "Don't let the sun go down on me." Is it that? On me, I think. Anyways, as you can see, I'm not a big singer. So trying to find, realizing the lyrics are saying something different, right? It's not about having the sun shining down on you. It's about not having the sun let you down. Another thing we can say here is that these two, you see the Eight of Swords is between the power couple. I don't know, this if it was upright, you know, it's the previous situation of feeling stuck in the mud here. Yet it's in reverse, and you have the sun here shining as well on this relationship. So what I'm feeling is that, and you know, both High Priestess and Hierophant are upright. So it's extremely positive in terms of the quality of the relationship, the match of the two, the fact that it's almost like it has the universe's stamp of approval. You know, any distorted views or beliefs are gone with this combination. I think that this person is making you is a beautiful compliment. And so in terms of the exchange of ideas, both of you are able to untangle the other's insecurities or stresses or, you know, anxieties or fears, you know, like it's something that when you talk about it and when you expose them between the two of you, you're able to overcome them, to surmount them, because each of you is helping the other see in a different light the issue that, or the stress that they have, right? And so it totally, how do you say, when you, it's like diffusing a bomb, that kind of feeling, right? These two have a beautiful soothing effect on one another. The only thing I find difficult to correlate here is why you would feel stuck in the mud in such a beautiful partnership. So I'm going to pull maybe one more card of tarot. I would like to understand. This one wanted to come out. Magician. Okay, there's many things that crossed my mind here. I'm thinking it's, you felt stuck in the mud because maybe this relationship is like an ideal, or let's put it differently, it's being manifested. You're at the manifestation stage of this thing that you are, this is what you want, right? And so it hasn't occurred yet, or it's something you've really worked at or put in all of your heart and energy into during 2021, right? Into this vision, manifestation of this particular kind of equal footing with a particular person. And I feel that you know this person. It doesn't feel like you don't know them, because the sun is here. It's the relationship, you know. It's someone, as soon as you hear this video, if you are listening to it and if you haven't clicked off, I know you know who this is, right? You already know who this is talking about. This is a relationship, someone you've met already. But you're working at manifesting something, a commitment. You're working at creating the partnership. Maybe you're still working at improving the communication and making sure that you do bridge or alleviate or relieve or remove any stress or any misunderstandings between the two of you. I dropped the card. I've been dropping cards. You can do magic. I mean, do I have to say anything? The Magician is here. It's really strange, okay? Because this is like, it's like two things, right? It's like, I know I said you met this person. I really have a feeling you know this person, okay? But in case you did not, then this is really pure magic. You're going to manifest this relationship out of thin air. Like, this is going to be... so this is... okay, this is what's difficult for me, is that we're supposed to be looking at 2021, right? So like backwards, right? This feels like the backward, right? Being, you have felt stuck in the mud, but then all the other cards are like looking into the future of 2022. It's almost like, but I keep feeling like you know this person, so it's like it hasn't happened yet, you know them. So you know what I mean? Like, it's a delicate dance between the timing of what is what and when and where. You know, I might be wrong. If you don't know them, you will meet them. You will definitely create this. Like I said, you will I mean, this is so powerful in terms of what you can create. The creation is amazing on this. This energy is so powerful. With the sun, I mean, there's no, it's limitless. How do you say sky's the limit? And I mean, what I really like also about this couple is, you know, they don't have to be show-offs, you know, and I don't think that they are, but I mean, they do command, you know, like, they do have a presence, is what I mean, like, and even more so when they're together. That's the energy of the power couple, right? And like, especially when a couple is well assorted, when you see a beautiful couple, you know, isn't it amazing, like the energy that is created, and like you can actually feel it, it's palpable, right? Anyways, Capricorn, if this hasn't happened, I mean, let me rephrase that. This will happen. You will definitely encounter someone with whom you will build something multi-layered, committed, long-lasting, happy, blessed. And it's something that you've put in your whole heart and soul and every ounce of your magic into. And it comes from being stuck all of 2021, maybe feeling like you couldn't create anything of the sort before. But there's definitely a huge difference between the two energies here. It's really interesting. Maybe it's your way of saying, okay, enough with being alone in 2021. You know, it's already so difficult, right? So it's hard to also meet new people, but at the same time, maybe you're tired of being, you know, alone and feeling stuck. Maybe you want to, I think you want some of this beautiful energy here. This beautiful warmth. All right, enough said. So happy new year again, and all the best. Bye.